Well, we're like hurt, man. Yeah, we feel all like losers and everything. And we don't really feel like being in the same room with you. No, we can't. We can't in good conscience, have you come down in here when we couldn't get into your establishment or, your company's establishment.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like...
Hey, listen, I know what you mean. No explanation needed. I understand that.
We also have our fans that, look to us to do certain things and stand up for what we believe in.
What's wrong is wrong. What happened last night was wrong. I don't blame you guys one bit for standing up. No problem.
All right, we're filled to capacity in here today. Yeah, we're filled to capacity. Please disperse.
There's just no cops up here, dude.
Yeah, we could send a couple. We got a couple down here. I'm sure you'd give them a pretty good fight. Can we get a picture of you, like, banging on the glass? All right, Rock, we're going to have to airstrike you.
Hey, no sweat. Appreciate it.
All right.
Later.
Bye. Yeah. There he goes. Hey, Jay.
You guys are brutal. You guys have more balls than the NBA.
Dude, we made him call for our lobby, and it wasn't good enough in the last
time I'm listening, I thought you guys were going to go, well, let's see what Jay thinks. And I wrote, like, all these notes down.
Oh, yeah, that's all we need.
The guy said he was sorry twice. He opened the conversation with an apology.
Yeah.
Called his own boss a candy ad.
Right.
We know The Rock has issues of rage. And he seemed like a guy that's been to some anger management therapy sessions, came to terms with what he did wrong. I don't know what it's like to be an African American, nor do I pretend to be, but I can imagine if a guy was sitting next to me that made jokes about me being a half-breed on a website, it might. And if I was The Rock and had issues of rage, and I was sitting next to that person, and his name, Sick Boy. Sick Boy's new name, by the way, is Rocker. And John.
There you go.
I was like, yeah, well, let the guy in. I was like, as far as, you guys wait out in the cold, Opie, I feel for, but, Opie, I don't feel that bad for because he had coats and stuff. Anthony, we know, is cold-blooded. He could have died. Anthony could have died out there. Opie can put on, like, sweaters and stuff, but what can Anthony do? Wait for the touch to come out and sit on a rock.
Jay, I think you're missing the big point here, though. We just made a guy drive all the way to the station to sit in our lobby so we could tell him he can't be on our show.
And that's why you guys are the best.
Some of the instant feedback.
You guys are brutal. That was unbelievable. I was getting I was like, oh, this is nice. This guy's pulling his act together. He was, like, real sorry about it. I'm like, okay, this is good. This is nice. Now we're all going to make friends. And you guys go, can't let you in, The Rock.
The Rock. Some people actually liking The Rock out of this one, saying he came off good. I got to say, he did come off sounding like a gentleman. At least we got
right now.
At least we got an explanation. But we
he came off. I'm in LA. I'm 3,000 miles away.
Yeah.
And I want to hug him.
He did come off sounding like a gentleman. We do have footage of him, in our lobby behind glass trying to get into the studio. What did he?
You know what's funny?
Yeah, we got to
ran into the glass not knowing it was
Oh, my God. Oh, come on. Jay Mohr, you're never going to get work if you keep talking like that.
I just don't. No, I'm fine as long as I don't go on Nightline.
Dude, we have two of the hugest cops, too, as backup today, just in case.
Yeah, I heard my boys called you. I had my local boys call you, Billy Mack and Fat Phil. I got a message from Fat Phil, the cop, going, thanks for calling me Fat Phil. Now everyone's calling me that. Can't you change it on the radio? Okay, I'm changing it. It's Fatter Phil.
All right, Rick's coming in. We'll get the real story now.
That was amazing. You guys have bigger balls than me. You absolutely have bigger balls than me. Although it's easy to say all that stuff when you're upstairs behind a locked glass door.
Exactly. Hold on.
Jay. Rock, how about a massage?
All right, hold on. We got Rick back into the studio, who is at ground zero.
Jay, I wasn't behind any glass.
You were right next to him, right?
10 feet away from him.
Yeah.
And, I think I'm drenched.
Are you sweating?
I'm sweating my ass off.
Rick's sweating like Michael Jackson at a Toys R Us.
I could see him like, what, you want to do this on the phone? I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock.
Rick sweating like Mark Furman at the Million Man March.
Oh, my God. I'm sweating like a freaking altar boy at a priest convention right now.
Rick sweating like Mike Tyson at a spelling bee.
Oh, my goodness. So how did they take it?
I guess they took it okay.
Yeah. Look at his voice is changing. Rick is a wreck.
Time to change.
No, Jay, you got to see Rick. I've never seen him so freaked out right now.
Oh, man.
Look at the size of these cops. Jesus Christ.
When me and Rick almost threw down.
I would rather take a picture of you with your pants down right now, Jay.
Yeah, but when that happened, when Rick and I almost threw down, he had like this weird glimmer in his eye, like he could taste blood. So this guy, The Rock, must be unbelievable.
Yeah, I was going to taste my own.
So what did they say to you after they hung up?
Well, I tried to play stupid. I was like, so what did the guy say? Like shivering and stuff. And they're like, that's going to be it. I'm like, oh, they didn't invite you downstairs?
Oh, my God.
And he's like, no,
like
that's it.
Emo Phillips on Def Comedy Jam.
Oh. And you should have seen the guy he brought with him. Oh, this guy's built like a brick S-house.
Really?
Oh.
Everyone's coming to the studio. Psycho Mark?
He grabbed the video camera from me, and he's like, let me take a picture of you. I'm like, okay, only if I can get a people's elbow.
Really?
No, The Rock might hurt you with that.
Yeah.
He keeps talking to himself in the
A lot of people think we should have let him in, but no, I'm sorry. No,
I thought that you should have let him in, but when you made your stand, you opened up an entire new room of respect that I didn't know I had for you.
You know, if we would have been able to get into their little event last night, things would have been different. But he represents the organization that we were a little unhappy with today, so we had to do the same thing to The Rock, not let him in.
You guys have balls of steel when you're 2 stories beneath the earth.
Exactly.
And poor Rick up on the front line.
Yeah, we're not stupid. Come on, Jay. You know us. But like you said, we made a stand earlier in the show, and we had to keep to it no matter what.
That's why you're the best show.
The Rock came across very well. He explained himself. I appreciate all that. Thank you. But it wasn't good enough to get him in here. We're really hurt from yesterday.
Hey, you want me to make a prediction?
Yeah.
You know we're all afraid of The Rock?
Yeah.
I have a friend that's in WWF school right now. He's from New Zealand. He's a Maori Indian. Or they don't it's not, we call them Indians, but they're Maori warriors. His name is Gengi. I predict that he will kick The Rock's ass.
Gengi will kick The Rock's ass. We'll look forward to that.
Like that Hundalaka, like that dance or everything. He's 6'6", 320, not an ounce of fat on him.
All right. Jeez.
Wow. He's going to kick The Rock's ass. We'll have a guy, we will actually have, speaking we again, we, Opie and Anthony and friends, will have a man that is bigger than The Rock, that we will feel safe standing next to, saying, well, up yours, Rock. All
right, Jay, we're going to let you go because we're sweating.
You guys are so funny. Call Priceline. Get Shatner's toupee and towel off. I love you guys. Stay in touch.
All right, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. There he goes. The talented Jay Mohr. Keep the cop in the studio. You got to introduce the 2 huge cops that helped us out today.
My God.
This is the Opie and Anthony Security Task Force that I brought in today.
Holy
this
mother of pearl.
Mark and Tom. Fellas of mine.
I would never want to mess with you guys, man.
You want to do the handcuff thing now?
No.
You know how long it takes for these guys to come to?
That's okay.
That would have to be like a record. Like, it would just be like, boom, click, done.
Well, thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And big fans of the show? Yeah. Hopefully. Cool. Say hi to the guys for us, all right? All right, we're gonna take a break and let's hear it.
People's biceps.
Let's hear it for Rick for being brave enough to be on the front lines.
And instant.
I just hope Steve has on video or Mark has on video the face he made when I said, no, you got to do this from the phone.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden he did the neck thing. And he kind of looked around.
Oh, no, the neck thing.
I was just like, oh, here it comes.
You never want the neck thing.
The instant feedback coming alive, people not believing we actually received the people's apology.
Well, I appreciate that from them and stuff, because we really were hurt. But
they're still pissed off at the WWF. But you got to say, the guy came across as a gentleman, and explained himself very well, I think, and that's that.
And we had to stand our ground today. We told the WWF earlier that we would not let him in today, and we had to stick to that.
It would still take a miracle and an act of God to get us back on board that ship, but I think he came across as a gentleman.
All right, man, let's take a break. What a day we've had today, huh? Woo! A lot of crap hitting the fan today.
Yeah.
Phone line 212-757-1027. Phones are just burning up, Anthony. Let's start with Fernando. Fernando, what's going on today?
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right.
Listen, man, you guys got a lot of respect for me, guys. You guys did the right thing. I don't know who's telling you guys did the bad thing. You should have let him in there.
No, we have our fans too that expect us to act in a certain way, and that's it. I mean, we couldn't, in a good conscience, let him in here. I do appreciate his apology, and he, like I said, came off sounding like a true gentleman, and like he was genuinely sorry for leaving the show the way he did last time, and he also put his point across that why he was pissed off.